Good morning.
No girl can see down for me head. If a girl try that she dead, chop run the cocky way. No girl can see down for me head. If a girl try that she dead, chop run the cocky way. No can't see no cocky head. If a girl try that she dead, she have to run the cocky way. No can't see no cocky head. And if a girl try that she dead, she have to run the cocky way.
One second.
We on that summertime shootout tonight, yeah. And I'm on do say number 2 now. Well, she know it's level up, got her in the bag now. Hating hoes never up, so they throwing jab now. Say that Roly on her wrist now, when she dab now. She can throw it in the bag now, like she fab now. Got her rolling in them bins like fuck a cab now. We pulling up like fucking sad now. We running up, we don't run from tabs now. We fuck it up, they gon' get it back now. Love with a baddies, call me zaddy. Call you bitches upset, call them maddies. Tell them we ain't lacking you, we got the ratty. But got no time for no papa by your baby daddy. When I see you in your slim dick with the fatty. Oh, waist so small, stomach all fatty. Oh, makeup on fleek and the body tatty. When she pop it, make me wanna throw some money at it. Oh, and every time I grab it, I say that's my shit. Then you put it on me, little Mo and Josh it. So down the road still.
Good morning, J2.
BXL, watch it. On a boy, buy shit, taking vacations out. You can catch us out in Vegas, we be up in Day's out. In Miami, doing live on Sundays out. Or in LA out, turning up and play out. But every time you see us, we be on some fly shit. Diamonds talking for me, saying, look at my shit.
My dog in the side now. I got shit I never had now. Right now, got my picture Louis bag now. Shit, right now, got my picture broken bag now. Shit, right now. Now I'm sitting in the club in a different bag now, baby. When I pick it off, you gon' put that ass down. Tell them yo, you can fall, baby, spin that ass round. Tell the DJ turn it off, what the fuck is that sound? Hey, fucking with the hoodie and it's always scoring. Yeah, I know she like my style, them other niggas boring. When I pull up, we gon' slap. That's a bar. When I pull up on a red, you know what I came up from the mall in my body. It's a big thing, I'm wrong, she all that. When I first hit her up, no, she never rolled back. And I saw her at the club, so I got her phone. And every time they play the song, she say it's my shit, my shit. See the people Mars, and I know she know it's all, baby, it's my shit, my shit. See the people Mars, Mars. They know that's my bitch, that's a fact. And she saw with me when you in my section. Put it up when my car empty, I can't fuck with racks. That's a fact, that's a dog, nigga, all about my act. Keep the water on the floor, nigga, trust me, get on me. If I wasn't getting money, would you still want me? If I told you I was broke, would you start acting funny? This is all I ever wanted.
Oh, this is the verse I wanted to play. My bad. I'm coming right now. Give me a second.
I'm in my bag now, I'm in my bag now. Bitches really mad now. I know these bitches really mad now. They let me back out, bitches sat down. They was fucking talking mad, now they in the back now. I put these bitches like bags, now they in the trash now. I had my leg and broken back to my down, cashed out. I'm sitting in the club with a different bag now. That knew how much it was, he would fucking pass out. See, I never gave a fuck, and them bitches spaz out. I'll exaggerate a bitch, yeah, she gon' be dragged out. Pretty with the city, yeah, the queen walked in. Lisa never fighting home, yeah, these bitches walking. Same bitch, shut the fuck up when the girl is talking. Yeah, they go, pussy, they don't want the fucking problem. See, they really think they turn on mommy where your clothes at. Where your Gommies, where your Sachi, where your musky know at. Where your Lubies, where your Zeppi, where your King so at. I see your edges is a double, she's gon' never go back. Now, every time they play the song, they gon' think it's my shit, my shit, my shit. Cause I just bodied it, and I know they know what's up. This is really my bitch. Yeah, I just bodied it.
Good morning. Good morning. See, I already knew I was going to get up. So I've been watching some videos, not in all completion. Not that I need to. People been doing this shit for years. I don't know where people get the perception that somebody's scared of James. There's no reason to be. It's no reason to be. I think what they're scared of is the women. See how he said he wanted to have a talk with the lesbians or the community to let y'all give y'all voice. And what did he have somebody do? I don't know who that lady was talking for him like she was in his mind and know exactly what he was thinking when he made the move that he made. This is what the B-Sect used to do back in the day. Remember I told you a lot of these gay men is toxic as hell over here. They don't really like black women, but they don't mind using them. They see them, they, like I told you, it doesn't matter if a man is gay or straight. They all, at the end of the day, have misogyny problems, especially if they didn't take the time to correct it or even recognize it. And I think a lot of these, and I've said this before, they got mad and said I was using Man of Spirit talking points. No, I wasn't. Good morning, Benz. I wasn't using that because the Man of Spirit, they don't care about the lesbians either. But I always said that, I'm like, I find it funny. And Jay Dunn was one of the main people always willing to try to take somebody head over the LGBTQ, and it was always centered around the men. Don't There was never an issue for the community that was centered around women. It was always centered around the men. Whether we had to let this is just in real life too. All right, give me 1 second, guys. What happened? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try to switch devices real quick. But yeah, yeah, all these issues always been centered around these gay men, never the women. Even though, like I told you, because that's why I never liked the Tracy. She came on the scene swinging on people for saying the F word, but was going around dragging people, kids and women all day long. Like, it's weird, but the black community has been raised to be male identified. A lot of people don't like to come to that reality. Hold on a second. All right, there it goes. All right. Mm, Okay, there we go. That should be better. All right. Oh God, my eyes itching me. Yeah, but I'm. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, B Sector Podcast. I've been told y'all from the start that hold on a second. Let me just set up her tablet for her. Give me 1 second, guys. Come on, come on, come on, Steve. But I just slipped my foot. Okay, my bad, back guys. So yeah, Jay Dunn was one of the main females fighting over these gay guys, and I even had to tell her like I never see them. I never see them have this concern about what lesbians got going on, they situations. Like it was always about centering themselves. And some people don't learn unless it happens to them. And that's a clear situation. Just like Jay Dunn was trying to slap down Lady Dimples, talking about some he don't like you because it's you, but he don't have a problem with trans men. You see what I'm saying? Like these are the type of people that he attracts because that's what he is. They all a bunch of how you say fake concern, all that, but they really just using they self as a way. What was the point I was going? Oh yeah, I do believe that a lot of these people, not all, a lot of these men are this way because they don't want to. It's seen as a sign like they don't want to go through as much trouble like as a regular man would. But in the same token, they want to. They feel like this situation should protect them from doing certain things as a man. But at the same token, they want to sit here and try to compete with women and put themselves on the same level as a woman. That don't make sense. You want special privileges from other men because you're gay. So they have to sit back and watch how they talk and act around you for a certain way to consider your feelings, but you don't have to do that with other women because you're gay. Like that don't make sense to me. And to say it proudly too. And see the whole I fight for you gay whether you claim it or not. If I know you, I guess he's talking about Duchess, whether he claims it or not, I'm gonna fight for you because you're part of our community. But when somebody else say for their community, that's prejudice against you, that's homophobia. Like he's a weird double talking to his ass. But the majority of the women that's next to him, they the same. Bunch of fucking hypocrites deserve each other. But that was crazy how Jay Dunn was going through it and still trying to do it to others. So when he came back out and told Jay Dunn that he never was her friend, never had any love for her, she deserved it. She really did at that point. Sit down. Now there's that ZX thing she didn't deserve, but she needed that from Jane, and maybe this will make her see other people's side. It doesn't only have to happen to you, or you should only be speaking up for your gay community. And then she had the nerve to ask where were women. Where the fuck we always been on our side resting? Black women. It's been a peace SA going on for a long time. Rest, rest. Do not help the mammies. Do not help these grown ass men. That's it. Unappreciated for too long. I say help the people who are allies to your community and who help you. That's it. I'm not gonna go hard for no lesbian that's constantly over here only seeing the LGBT people who feelings matter. That everybody like Jay Dunn literally attacking my child, but she want to talk about give a speech talking about something. What if that was your child? You all you do is go around attacking people's children. You weird fat nasty shaped bitch. Another computer back bitch. These bitches get on my nerve. I don't know if it's the computer back or what. Good morning, Rodney. I agree with you. That's what I said. But James and Jay Dunn, they don't want equal treatment. They want special treatment. You have to recognize there's a lot of people putting that out there. Good morning, Lulu. I've been pointing it out to Jay Dunn, but she didn't give a fuck because she thought she was favored. So no matter who else was happening to around her, it didn't as long as it wasn't happening to her. Now that it happened to her, from the people she held in high regard, that's the real issue. Is her feelings is hurt. Hey, the ancestors. But I've been saying this. Been saying this. That's why they tried to call me homophobic. But look at my point being proven over and over again. It's not the first time, and it ain't gonna be the last. And you see how it went. It was the mind games for me. He told people first, Jay Dunn dumbass goes to try to click the link, right? Good morning, Mr. Rails. First, Jay Dunn dumbass goes to try to click the link. Then he basically tells her, "You can't hit my link. You can't be in my chat." Just disregards her. I don't like he. Anyway, he told her all of that, right? And then he turns around and say, "But anybody else want to come up? I'm not going to argue with you." What is that implying? And you know, and then you do know some of these people that are followers here. They are scary. They scared of the pushback they're gonna get because they got a lot of blind followers over here. You see how ironic he was stuttering, like her life was on the line, trying to tell James what the problem was. But any other time she want to talk about some shit she don't know about with authority, like she knows shit. But there goes some shit everybody seeing online. She's stuttering and reminding him every 2 seconds. I like you though. I like you though. But I'm just trying to like, who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is that? Like that was weird as hell to me. It's like, girl, stupid. That's why I couldn't even sit through it. I was like trying to fast forward, but I didn't want to miss like any key points. But it was just so tiring and embarrassing to watch. And he's sitting up there thinking he a cute bad bitch. Like fuck out of here. People tell you all the time, and you block and you don't take accountability. Your drags ain't shit. What you want? Yeah, like it was just real weird to me. I don't know how y'all don't see. Y'all fed into it. No. No? Which one you want? It was just so embarrassing. But Jay Dunn turned around and did it again. I don't think until he said it like that, she probably still thought there was like some chance. She doesn't read the room well. And I'm so sick of people comparing her with autism. Like being autistic. Jay Dunn has, and this is Autism Awareness Month. Please get some in your life. Good morning, Miss Sheila. This is Autism Awareness Month. This is all about men. Now let's says good morning. Yeah, I'm getting her thing ready as I'm talking to y'all. Y'all hear her directing me saying no to this. She getting picky now, y'all. Anyway, yeah, it's all about men. She thought that James let her do that to Shelly because she was favorite. No, he just didn't want Shelly on the panel, and Jay Dunn was doing his job. And now it's done to her in reverse. Now it's done in reverse. He had other women on the panel talking shit of saying the stuff he wanted to say to Jay Dunn. Good morning, Essence. But being that the narrative was already being put out there about him being a bully, he was trying to be slick. But he wasn't slick. And I hope y'all women heard him loud and clear last night. No matter how many times y'all brought up the obvious, he was going to spin it. When he couldn't spin it, he was going back to, well, that wasn't the subject at hand. So, like, fuck what he was talking about. He wanted to do to a woman. I want to talk about this straight man that wasn't even bothered. I'm making a problem for him. You see what I'm talking about? Oh, you got to watch him, child. They were hours and hours long. But clearly, he just comes to me. He's always came across as somebody that don't got much going on. So they take this thing a little bit too. It's a couple people like that in the sector. It's obvious. Everything, all their accomplishments is listed around either a YouTube page or people that know about their YouTube page that actually doing something with their real life. Like, it's weird. I'm from Harlem, so I'm just a little bit different. Like, you don't get no points bragging about somebody else shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? But but how he talked to the women, basically he didn't consider none of y'all feelings. He didn't make an open space for anybody to really come and talk to him about a goddamn thing. The way he shut Jay Dunn down, even when he was told that he was in the wrong, and then he had the nerve to put a condition on why Jay Dunn basically had to come out in the public and admit to something so he can slightly apologize, I guess, for allowing that to happen. Like, it was weird. Happy weekend, Miss Joyce. Exactly. But certain things should be. But what I think is funny is, and that's why I said Jay Dunn got it. Deserved. This happened to Jay Dunn for a reason, and hopefully she take a lesson out of that. Jay Dunn is always acting like she's not a woman first. Like I tell you, as a black woman, you are a black woman first. Everything else comes after. And anytime you forget, there's going to be some life experiences to show you. And you let me tell it, it's your ancestors. So hopefully, because Jay Dunn doesn't seem like she could read the obvious. Maybe she can't hear no spirits. You know what I'm saying? So Jay Dunn needs to take heed. You can be whatever you want to, but you will never get away from being a black woman first. So all that trying to hide behind a community that, first of all, the LGBT community is racist as hell. It's racist. It's not even y'all want us to be more inclusive than they want the black. What kills me about the LGBT black community, whatever, same gender loving people. I like when Gazi came up with that name. What kills me, but not, like I said, it's not all, definitely not. But it's way too many, and it's not helping the small amount. So they're not even inclusive of black people in their own community, but they want the black community to be more inclusive than their own community that they praise so much. Is like, what's going on here? And then you want black, like they'll be sleeping with so-called straight men and won't tell you. They said that it's a danger to them to tell you that they could be sleeping with men that you sleep with. They will not put you up on game. They can know about it. So y'all heard ODS. He even sleep with some of his friends' men. That was DL. He confessed to it. And that's how we're gonna get to ODS in a second too, because he was trying to have fake outrages about that. Let me say it right now. True Enterprise has every right to say that what she said about ODS. He has said sexual things about my daughter. He has said sexual things about wanting to talking about he going to sleep with my retarded son. We've seen him on the side of the road with Rico, and Rico did not hide what he had. There's something wrong with ODS. Like, he is kind of like a sexual deviant. And these are things that he came online and did and said. So there's no alleged here. So why can't you see what I'm talking about? They want to ignore all those signs because they're gay. I don't think so. That's some weird ass shit to say. Why would you say you want to have sex with a special needs young man that's barely out of his teens? Why would you say anything sexual concerning my daughter? And then you got somebody else child and you're always bouncing on your lap. That would get people suspicious based on your behavior. That's weird.
Why you don't show? Why the mother of your kids don't want you having your daughters on camera? What are you connected to? We know it's a lot of women out here that don't really be paying attention to their baby and let anybody take over. That's how so many kids. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it's only right to ask questions, especially concerning the behavior that ODS has showed online since we met his thirsty ass. And he broke. No, we got to know these things. We don't know what's going on. So yeah, but anyway, James has always came out here trying to compare himself with other women. I've never seen him go at any men, even the gay ones. They do that right now. Like they all band together against you. And then he want to talk about how he's not a bully. He just tried to accuse me of bullying another grown ass man that might be older than me, if not in the same age group. How I'm gonna bully a man? And I never made one threat. Never made one threat. I talked about how the person treated me and how I was not going to deal with them, which I have every right to do. Express myself. You know what I'm saying? But here he is allowing another woman from his quote unquote community to be attacked in a essay way, like in graphic detail, and he don't got no issue with that. Mind you, he ain't had shit to do with what I was going on. We was in a chat of somebody he can't even claim the light. We was in that chat. And he had to come all the way over there to say, I'm bullying the man, and we're having a conversation. Nobody's cursing or anything. I'm just expressing myself. But a man can say all of that to J dummy ass, and there's not a problem. Do you not see the issue with him? He is such a hypocrite. He's such a fake. He does not like you women. He wants to compete with y'all. Y'all need to recognize friends from foes. He thinks he's one of the pretty girls. And he's trying to compete. Every time niggas come around, you know what in them bitches like Brianna that don't get no attention. It don't matter if the man could be perceived as straight. Trust and believe. Right then and there, y'all about to have a bad bitch contest. Especially on the internet where they got some numbers and they don't got to be in the public with the general public assistants looking on and giving opinions. Do you think they will have these contests on Instagram? Do you think this contest will be held on Twitter? Do you think these contests would be had outside of the B sector? No, it wouldn't. They know what it's given, but this is their safe place. So anytime James do it, and as long as y'all keep kissing his ass and making him think he can, it's going to continue to happen. And I'm just going to laugh. But I'm so happy Jay Dunn got her fucking nigga wake up call, her lesbian wake up call, whatever the fucking kind of call she needed. Because, girl, the way you be around here attacking women and children and have the nerve to try to compare yourself to one yesterday, J Dummy, you are out your fucking mind. You're a sociopath. Nothing to do with autism. I've been told you that. You know. But don't be around here talking about nobody scared of him. Hey, Essence. Y'all bitches be too scared to let people say facts. I've been telling y'all he ain't shit. I made videos about it on my channel. I say it on any panel necessary. That nigga tried me. You see that? I made them roll that fucking tape right on his friend platform. That's how you gotta do these bitches right then and there. I made him roll that tape. I think that's the reason why he don't want no tape no more. Because the last time I made that nigga roll the tape back, he was embarrassed. That nigga made 2 videos, 100 shorts, and still couldn't move shit over here. Every time I see his in the chat, I tag the fuck out of him. He was nice eventually. I ain't never scared of a motherfucker, especially the one delusional fat back bastard like that. He can never. Oh yeah, Ben Zone got a challenge coming out in them jeans, you guys, on the April 13th. All facts. But I want to see how much and all these women. Look how Ronnie Q. She quick to get on her fucking page. Don't know shit. Trying to bash women. And here you go talking about you a woman protector. Since when? You a fucking mammy. You always been a mammy, Ronnie Q. And yesterday you tried your best, but you just showed it. I want you to have that same energy you have for these women in the sector that you don't fucking know. You're just making speculation. We all seen what he said to Jay Dunn. Okay? You weird ass mammy bitches. This is why I be telling y'all mammies are dangerous. Don't fuck with them. Your murder will go unsolved. Sit down. Don't touch me. Yeah, these women are weird. They ain't gonna never learn. But don't. That's what I'm saying. Mammies are dangerous. Your murder will go outside. You know what? I'm gonna share this video. I think I shared it. I think I shared it already, but I didn't know this girl was gonna come up at the end, or maybe I gotta make sure. All the time I be preaching. Y'all just don't want to listen to me, but it's fine because, like I said, I'm gonna have proof eventually. I'm gonna have proof. It was this lady on Pop the Balloon, right? I think she was in her 30s or something like that. Very nicely built. She said she worked in financial, and she's like a personal trainer on the side. And it's a game called Pop the Balloon, right? But once she came out, majority of the guys just popped the balloon automatically. Talking about, oh, but mind you, it was a girl that came out before. She was like dressed more like clubby. This girl was dressed, I don't know, I guess more like business sexy. But the other girl, she was dressing like a hot girl, whatever. And the majority of guys didn't really start popping a balloon until she started talking about certain things or whatever. Like she was like 37 too old because she in her 20s, so some of them popped. But anyway, when this lady came out, all of them started popping their balloons automatically. Mind you, she's in her 30s. She don't look old, but she could tell she a woman a certain age. Like I said, body banging. I'm not gay or hating. Nice body. And most of them talk about something, oh, they don't like the way she dressed, her feet too big, da 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 da. And then the guy was like, yeah, you don't got no bracelet on. And then these guys are disrespecting the fuck out of her. And then the ladies asking him like, is this your type? And she was like, yeah, he's my type because da 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 da. And she was just making all these excuses. And she was like, I just want a black king. It don't matter the height. I just want a black king. I'm not gonna let a height stop me from my blessing. And there was one mixed guy there, even though he popped his balloon too. And she was like, oh, okay, that's fine because I've never dated nothing less than a black king. I want a black king. Like, girl, you like 30 something, badass body, no kids, nice job. And then one of the guys eventually asked for his balloon back because he was like, he liked her positive attitude. No matter what somebody said to her, like she didn't get mad and do the angry black girl thing. I was like, what? Like, this is what y'all got to deal with to get a black king or a good Judy? Keep that shit. They want fucking mammies. Oh, why would you do that? Don't do that. Yeah, they want mammies and people who gonna bow down to them and have no respect for themselves. They cannot be centered in these men world. You're there to be a helpmate. Except you just ain't gonna get no penis or none of their 401k. I mean, good luck with that. I got a spammer. I don't see it. Hold on. But anyway, hold on. You should not have done that. Stop. See what I got to deal with? Stop hitting me for they be lying saying I hit you again. Hold on. Here, don't unplug it. You wouldn't be having that problem, would you? Sit down. Mad at me because you did it. Leave it alone. Sit down and eat. Sit. Thank you. What's up, Ness? Yeah, but Jane's response was disgusting, and the fact how Jay Dunn was responding, considering what she was going through, even more disgusting. So I hope Jay Dunn really takes this as a lesson because she needs to see, because you are a black woman first, Jay Dunn. No matter what, just like they black men first, and just because they are gay black men does not. That's something men have to really work on because of the way the black community centers black men. They're very coddled. You know what I'm saying? They raise their daughter to be a good girlfriend. Even these lesbians that want to be studs or whatever. Don't you notice? Even most of them take after like toxic black males. Ain't none of them trying to be Tupac or Malcolm X or Khalid Muhammad. They trying to be Puffy and Jay-Z. Like that's what, like, when you pick a man, you got to pick a toxic one. It's like crazy, the mindset, and like you don't even really get to hear the issues that go on in the lesbian community because everything is about the men. That's why I think that show Chicago was good, even though it was kind of graphic at times. Like, oh, I don't want to see all that, but at least you finally get to see some dynamics against how with the struggles of the black lesbians and stuff like that. Because you never get to hear about it. We always got this. We always got to worry about how we got to let these men in wigs in our circle, and that's crazy. It's really crazy. In the way, and I brought in what I literally personally said this. I made a video about this before, and Jay Dunn actually was even talking about my video, so she's aware of this. Like they never really cared about lesbians' problems over here, never cared. But every time you turn around, you can't say one word, and a bunch of them lesbians trying to, especially Jay Dunn, trying to attack you. And then to turn around and attack my daughter, and then compare yourself to somebody else's kid. Majority of our kids don't act like you, Jay Dummy. That's why we questioning what kind of mother you had. Who acts like you? Your mother should have did better, because I would never have my daughter in the street reckless like your ass is. You putting a shortened lifespan on yourself for no reason. But yeah, I can't stay long, guys. Because I couldn't go live yesterday. It was a long thing. It was too much. Then I was going to chill at Ness's, but Ness had a weird ass panel, and y'all know I don't like that. Anyway, I damn sure wasn't going to be on a panel with him if I could help it. And Brooke too. I said hell no. that's a panel I have to be cash out to be on. Yeah, that's yeah. But like I said, to each his own. But like I said, black women, remember, we have no friends, barely any allies. So I'm not saying you cannot take up for your people outside of black women, but make sure they're a real friend to you and an ally first. See, Jay Dunn thought she had a daddy, and he wasn't even her friend. You know what I'm saying? You're a black woman first. The sisterhood can be beautiful. You don't always have to hold hands and exchange cornbread recipes, but at the end of the day, we should be on the front line for each other before we do each other and our children before we don't. The only males that should be coddled should be kids, not these grown ass men. They should be coddled and corrected, and only the men they should see us defending are men that are like minded, and in a way that we think. That's all I'm asking for. But yeah, Jay Dunn, I hope you listening, because that message was loud and clear. The only way you didn't see it is if you didn't want to. But if not, I will enjoy watching it in the future. Chef kisses, you guys. I'll see y'all around these UT streets later. Bye.